Hello, Yankees Nation. Welcome back to your go-to spot, the New York Yankees News Network. Today, we've got a jam-packed update episode straight from the Bronx Bombers universe, and trust me, you don't want to miss a second of it. Within just the past few hours, 3 breaking updates have rocked Yankees land, from pitching shakeups to offensive silence, and even a big twist involving a $47 million arm. So if you bleed pinstripes and ride or die with the Yankees, sit back and lock in. And hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring the bell icon, because this is where Yankees fans stay one step ahead. Let's dive into today's first major story. Update 1. Yankees offense vanishes in shocking shutout loss to Guardians. Is this the warning sign we've ignored? Last night in the Bronx, the Yankees delivered one of the flattest offensive performances we've seen in recent weeks, falling flat in a brutal 4-0 shutout at the hands of the Cleveland Guardians. And folks, this one stung, not just because of the loss, but because of how it happened. It started rough and only got worse. Clarke Schmidt, who had looked dominant against the Angels in his last outing, completely unraveled in the first inning. After giving up a leadoff walk to Steven Kwan, the very next pitch was crushed into the stands by Angel Martinez. And before Yankee fans could even blink, the Guardians were up 3-0, all before the Yankees ever got a chance to swing the bat. Now, Schmidt did manage to recover slightly and gave the Yankees 5 2/3 innings, finishing with 8 strikeouts. But that rocky first inning cast a shadow the offense just couldn't shake. Brent Hedrick and Fernando Cruz tried to stabilize things on the mound, with Cruz even striking out Jose Ramirez, but a 2-out solo shot by Kyle Manzardo added the 4th nail in the coffin. But here's the real concern: the offense. Luis L. Ortiz, a name that doesn't exactly strike fear into most lineups, made the Yankees look helpless with a mix of sinkers and sliders. 7 strikeouts in 5 2/3 innings, and when we did get men on base, we grounded into double plays, 3 of them, with Anthony Volpe hitting into 2. Talk about momentum killers. In the top of the 9th, the Yankees had their chance. Ben Rice got on base, Aaron Judge went down swinging, but Cody Bellinger dropped one into left field stands. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect time for Paul Goldschmidt and Jazz Chisholm Jr. to make magic happen. But both struck out, game over, crowd stunned. This wasn't just a bad game. It was a flashing red warning sign for a team with postseason ambitions. The offense isn't clicking, and the inconsistency is getting harder to ignore. Tomorrow's matchup offers a reset button. Max Fried takes the mound for the Yankees, hoping to play stopper against Slade Ciccone and the Guardians. But if the bats stay cold, even Fried's brilliance won't be enough. So what's next for this Yankees lineup? Can they shake off this funk before it snowballs into something bigger? Or are we watching early signs of a deeper problem? One thing's for sure, Bronx Bombers fans are getting restless. Update 2. Yankees cut ties with $47 million arm, the Carlos Carrasco demotion that no one saw coming. In what may go down as one of the most jaw-dropping moves of the 2025 Yankees season, the Bronx Bombers have officially sent veteran pitcher Carlos Carrasco down to Triple-A Scranton, Wilkes-Barre. And yes, that's the same Carrasco signed to a $47 million contract. Yankees Nation, this isn't just a roster move. This is a seismic shift. Affectionately known across Major League Baseball as Cookie, Carrasco's journey has always been one of perseverance. From battling leukemia in 2019 to overcoming repeated setbacks to stay in the bigs, he's always been admired for his fight. But baseball is a business, and when performance slips, no name, no contract is immune. This demotion reflects that reality. So what went wrong? Well, the cracks started showing early in the season. Once expected to anchor the rotation as a reliable veteran presence, Carrasco began struggling with control, velocity, and command. His earned run average ballooned. Hitters were teeing off on him with alarming ease, and every outing became a gamble. It was no longer about if he'd get touched up. It was about how soon and how badly. The Yankees front office had a choice: keep rolling the dice or make a bold move. And bold is exactly what this was. Demoting a $47 million pitcher to Triple-A isn't something the Yankees do often, but it signals that this team is playing to win now, sentimentality aside. Now, this doesn't mean Carrasco's Yankees chapter is completely over. Triple-A could be a chance to reset, a proving ground. We've seen veterans go down and come back stronger. Carrasco's been counted out before, and he's made comebacks that shocked the league. But for now, it's back to Scranton. For a man who's pitched on some of baseball's biggest stages, this is a humbling detour. But maybe, just maybe, it's the wake-up call that helps Cookie bake up one final act in pinstripes. And Yankees fans, we're watching closely, because if Carrasco finds his rhythm again, and that's a big if, he could become a crucial depth piece down the stretch. And if not, well, the Yankees just made it clear this roster is only for those producing at the highest level. No exceptions, no apologies. Update 3. Yankees former bat signs with Giants. Why Dominic Smith's departure matters more than you think. It's easy to dismiss it as just another transaction. Dominic Smith, a name Yankees fans saw quietly slashing in Triple-A Scranton, has now inked a major league deal with the San Francisco Giants. But here's the twist. This isn't just a depth move for the Giants. It's also a telling sign about the Yankees' current roster strategy and what's brewing behind the scenes. Smith had been playing solid baseball for the Yankees' Triple-A affiliate, batting .255 with a .333 on-base percentage and 8 home runs over 189 plate appearances. Nothing flashy, but steady. A veteran presence many thought might get a call-up if the Yankees' offense kept sputtering. But instead of getting his shot in the Bronx, he opted out of his minor league deal and was scooped up immediately by the Giants, who designated Lamonte Wade Jr. to make room. So why should Yankees fans care? Well, first off, Smith leaving creates a bigger hole than people realize. If the Yankees suddenly needed a reliable left-handed bat due to injury or underperformance, he was the next man up. Now, that fallback option is gone. Second, this move exposes just how competitive the depth chart has become and how confident the Yankees must feel about their internal options. Young bats like Ben Rice, Oswald Peraza, or even Jason Dominguez, if healthy, are likely being prioritized. And Smith simply didn't fit into the bigger picture. For the Giants, it's a much-needed shot in the arm. They've lost 14 out of their last 23 games, and their offense has been lifeless, batting just .209 as a team over the past 2 weeks. Smith may not be a savior, but he's more productive than Wade Jr., who's hit just .167 this season and is struggling with bat speed. Meanwhile, Smith's journey continues, now wearing black and orange instead of navy and white. He may only be a placeholder until top prospect Bryce Eldridge gets the call, but don't count him out. Sometimes a change of scenery and a chip on your shoulder are all a player needs to spark a second wind. From Scranton to San Francisco, Smith's departure closes a quiet chapter in the Yankees' 2025 season, but it might just open a louder one elsewhere. And there you have it, Yankees Nation. 3 breaking updates that are shaping the very heart of the pinstripe story this season. From Clarke Schmidt's rocky start and the offense's cold silence to Carlos Carrasco's stunning demotion and Dominic Smith's quiet exit that might have bigger implications down the line, it's clear that the 2025 Yankees are navigating through some serious mid-season turbulence. But that's what makes this journey exciting, right? Now we turn the spotlight to you, the true fans. What do you think about Clarke Schmidt's consistency? Can Carrasco bounce back from Triple-A? And should the Yankees have kept Dominic Smith? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read every single one. If you got value from this video, don't forget to give it a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the New York Yankees News Network, where passion meets pinstripes every day. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and as always, let's go Yankees!